There is bad news for customers and the operators of Richmond Town Square Mall. JCPenney made it official today. The company will close its store there and at 3 other Ohio locations. But as consumer investigator Danielle Serino tells us, folks in Richmond Heights say they're not giving up.
It's either you step up or basically you shut up. And we're not people to shut up. We're going to fight.
That's the Northeast Ohio spirit for you, especially considering she just learned from us that after losing Macy's, then Sears, JCPenney is pulling the rug out from under Richmond Town Square Mall.
Just because they're saying that doesn't mean that that decision cannot be reversed.
Despite reaching out to Penny's Thursday afternoon and being misled,
they haven't given you any indication at all?
Even tracking down the mall's owner in New York.
Having another conversation before the end of the month, and hopefully by then I should have some indications.
We only discovered the news by logging onto the company's website, where it announced a list of 138 stores it's closing across the country, including 3 others in Ohio, in Findlay, New Philadelphia, and St. Mary's.
Hi everyone, Anthony back here with Ace's Adventures, back with another Dead Mall episode, and this time we are in the Cleveland suburbs of Richmond Heights at the Richmond Town Square Mall. I'm just going to briefly give you some history on this mall, and then I'll let you enjoy the rest of the video. As I had mentioned, 2018 is going to be very aggressive for Ace's Adventures, and this is just the start of it. Many malls coming up in just the near future. This mall opened in 1966. The original owner was the DiBartolo group. However, now, or as of 2014 rather, the mall is owned by the W.P. Glimcher Group, which is the Kohan family, which owns the Great Northern Mall and several others, and do not have the greatest track record of reviving malls. They talk a big game, but it never really happens, as many mall groups are like that, including the lovely folks over at Moonbeam, but that's another topic for another day. So just a couple quick facts about this mall. It had a library from 1988 to 2009, and in 2015 they lost their first of 3 anchors. It lost its Macy's in January of that year, and then 2017 hit really hard, as in January and March respectively, Sears and then JCPenney left the mall. So this mall is currently anchorless and is not doing well at all. It really just has the one corridor. It's kind of a small mall for having the 3 anchors. From the older pictures that I saw of the mall, it almost looked bigger in its older days. So they did a renovation on this mall in 1999 and spent $100 million on renovating it, and obviously that didn't go so well because the mall is struggling, as many malls are. So this mall did not have much in terms of vintage aesthetics. It really didn't have any aesthetics at all, except for the outside of the mall, which you saw there in that one shot. And the coolest thing about this mall is that it used to have a second level in the center court area. There were some administrative offices and a couple stores, and thanks to those of you on Dead Mall Enthusiasts who pointed that out to me, because I saw that in the pictures, but then it didn't match up to what I was seeing. And as you're going to see in a second at the end of the video, the Macy's, like the second escalator goes to the Macy's, and then it's just kind of cut off, like it goes to nowhere. It's kind of weird. But it did used to have a small secondary level in the mall. And like I had mentioned, it's just weird because it's a small mall in terms of the anchors are so large, especially from the outside, but the interior of the mall is rather tiny. So I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Not the longest of episodes here, but wanted to put together another video to show you guys, another ailing mall in the Cleveland area. And the last thing you're going to see here is you're going to see a short, quick clip that I wanted to include. It is another Regal chain that looks identical to the Magic Johnson Theater in the Randall Park Mall, or in the old Randall Park Mall, which was kind of crazy. It blew my mind that it looks identical to the Randall Park Mall cinema. So enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe on Instagram and Twitter to me at Aces Adventures 1. Check out my Patreon page at Aces Adventures. There's the escalators I was referring to. And we'll be back soon in just a few short weeks with another video. And you're going to start seeing teasers for the next video. The next video up in the series is the Euclid Square Mall. This is Anthony with Aces Adventures, and thank you so much, and we'll be back soon.